Hi, and today we move forward to the TypeScript. And let's start from the compilation. And for the compilation, we need to run npx tsc and src slash test.ts. As you can see, test.ts inside directory src. So if everything is correct, we will see the result. Right now we have no any content in TypeScript file, so we have no any content in JavaScript file. Okay, as far as you remember, npx, it means call not from global environment, call from local environment. And tsc right now inside node model is being tsc, binary file right over here. Okay, let's put some variable with some types. Let's make variable a, and to just define a type we need to put colon, then type name, like example number. Let b be the boolean, and let c be the string. Inside TypeScript we have three primitive data types: number, boolean, and string, because we have no any options for int or float or decimal, because inside JavaScript itself is just only one type, number. Okay, and let's compile our file right now, because we need to see how our compilator works with code. And because we have no any type annotation in JavaScript, what it should be in JavaScript. Probably you could pause the video and just think about it. And right now we just run compilator, and let's waiting until it's done. Okay, so probably because we inside JavaScript have no any types, after compilation it shouldn't be any types. And as you can see, let just change to var, because we have in tsconfig target of our compilation ES5, so our TypeScript just compiled to JavaScript version 5.1. Okay, so let's move forward. And inside TypeScript we can make our own types, like example type user. And let's put some information about our user. Like example name, it should be string. Let's make surname string too. And let's put some age, number. So, and flag is admin, boolean. And right now we have a built data type, and we could use it to mark any kind of variable, like this should consist with like probably the same structure like type user. And let's put some variable user and mark it as user. Then we just need to put inside everything according with our signature, because right now, as you can see, everything is missing. Following properties is missing from type user: name, surname, age, and as admin. Even if I run our compiler, everything shouldn't work, because we right now have a error. Because right now TypeScript cannot too much and cannot to decide what should do next, because right now we have user and types is not satisfying at all. Let's put some name. Let's put some surname. Okay, then just age, and is admin, probably true. Probably true. Okay, And right now everything works fine. User is unsigned, but never used. Yeah, it's just ECMA ESLint provide for us information that this kind of variable, yeah, doesn't use below the context. Okay, so right now we have primitive types and type that we just make, like, a complex type, yeah, like, a vector type, yeah, or object type, whatever. And we could make, everything according with this kind of types. Let's compile it and we will see what will be the result in JavaScript file. Okay, and inside JavaScript, as you can see, everything looks so familiar, but except types, yeah? We have no any types in our JavaScript file. Okay, let's make a function. Let's make a very simple function, like example, multiplication. And for our multiplication, it should be two parameters, a type number and b type number. And we need to return a plus b. Yeah? And we can mark what our function should return for us. Yeah, like this. Just put column after this bracket and just put a type number. Okay, let's make other one function, like example const add. Yep, and it should be multiplication. Yeah, and here we have add. Yeah, and instead multiplication we need to put sum symbol. Yeah. So right now we have two functions, but both functions have the same signature. We can easily make a type, like example type mass function, and just put whatever we wanted to have inside our functions. So our functions should return number and should consist from the a type number and b type number. Okay, and right now our mass function just can replace every kind of types that we explicitly describing in our function. Just need to mark after column symbol type of our function, mass function, and that's all. Okay, multiplication and addition should be with absolutely the same signature. Okay, and let's right now make another one, user. Okay, const user, type user, and just let's put some kind of information about this user. Yeah, but instead of our case with user, we have additional parameter, permissions. Yeah, and what do we do in this case? Yeah, when we have a different user with the same, exactly the same slice of bunch of data. Yeah. Okay, let's instead our type, let's make an interface. Interface user, or better basic user. Okay, and let's put inside basic user whatever we want to our user. Yeah, right now. Okay, and let's mark our user like basic user. Okay. Right now type user is not anymore useful. Okay, but we have the same problem. Yeah? How can we solve it? We need to have different type of user. Yeah? And let's make interface user with permissions. Okay, and using interfaces we could extend our interfaces. And right now, as you can see, we extend basic user, and we need add permission parameter. Permission, and let's make it array. Yeah, make it like array. And to make array of strings, we need to put strings, a string, and then just add some kind of, you know, brackets. Yeah, squared brackets, of course. So right now we have interface user with permission, and let's mark our second user like user with permissions. Okay, probably I have mistake. Yeah. Okay, and right now our user 2 is just user with permissions. Yeah, and we have basic user and user with permissions, because we just extends our current interface basic user. Yeah. And there is a main, difference between interfaces and types, because interfaces could extend, and classes could implement our interfaces as well. Yeah, and this is a main difference between classes and types. Yeah, types is just still have no any features like this extension or implementations. So interfaces, of course, could do it. Okay, and probably we have another one scenario, yeah, where we have permissions like, non-required parameter. Okay, and let's make one types, but mark permissions like, unrequired parameters. And we just need to put, a question mark, yeah, before column. So basic user right now could satisfy both of these, yeah, because user have no permissions, and this is okay. User 2 have permissions, and this is okay too. When we're trying to put inside our array of strings, for example, number, our TypeScript compiler provides for us information that number is not assignable to type string. Yeah. Okay. Right now we have interfaces, we have primitive types, we have types, yeah, we have, like type signature for the function, yeah, and different kind of options. How can we mark our function with some particular type, yeah. Okay, let's move forward to the next lesson and look through the generics. Okay, thank you.